All right, so now we're on to the final figure in the 3-pack. Here's Fantomex. So we'll go ahead and check out the accessories, and then we'll go over the details. Just figured this would be the easiest way for me to show these. Here's his 2 blast effects. So he's got the 2 firing for the handguns, and then the smoke effects. Smoke effects always make me nervous because they are super hard to find if they fall down the floor, especially on carpet. But they look really cool. It's always nice to keep adding these to the collection since we got a bunch with the Black Widow figures. All right, and he also comes with 2 handguns. They are the same ones, the original Fantomex that we got back in the Arnim Zola wave, except they're in a lighter gray, and also the barrels are hollowed out a little further just so you can fit those effects in there. But very cool. I actually like them in this color. They look pretty cool. All right, so now checking out Fantomex. I think this is a pretty cool figure. I'm glad they redid him. But you can see a nice stitching along the top of his face and mask, I guess you could say. But overall, the black looks really nice and clean. The white hasn't like bled over to the black. The black, never mind, take that back. So on the corner here, you can kind of see where it should be kind of more of a crisp point. It definitely rounded it off there, so the black definitely did bleed over. Around the eyes look pretty good. There is a little white showing along that piece right there. And the eyebrows look good. Eyes are looking straight forward. That's always important for me. Don't want any derp eyes. And then the points on the black on the front, at the bottom of the mask here, the points look nice and good. But you can see like the sculpt of his nose, and then the popping out of his ears. For the side here, it looks good. Coming along the back here, looks good. The line work looks nice on this side. Coming around the top of his head, looks pretty good. It gets a little off-centered. You can kind of see right there on the very, very top. But overall, it looks really good. All right, now looking at the body, the line work looks really good. So the black coming down through the sides here, I think that looks really nice, actually. If I can get my camera to stay focused, that'd be good. Yeah, you can see a little bit of defects here and there, but no like gaps. That's one thing I do look for. I don't want any white kind of showing through, but overall I think it looks pretty good. The X looks great. It's not too, yeah, it's pretty clean. It looks almost a little lopsided, like it's not directly in the middle, but not too bad. And then coming down the arms here, I think that looks pretty good. Along the back, it's a little sloppy on this side. At least it's on the back. Overall, I like all the scuffing and the lining on the fabric of the coat. I think it looks really cool. This arm looks good. You got the gloves. The gloves got that texturing in there. It looks really good. It's got the 2 trigger fingers on both. You got holsters and clips. I wish the clips were painted, and the pouches on the buttons, I wish they were also painted. But at least you got 2 holsters again still. You get the black lining along the legs. And the boots look good. They did change this whole bottom part of the boots compared to the original, which I will show later. Those look good. All right, so going to the articulation, his head looks left, looks right, he looks up and down. And he does have the ball joints in the shoulders. They move out, down, forward, and back. Mine's a little warped from the package there. And he does have an upper bicep swivel, and then double jointed elbows, wrist rotation, also a hinge at the wrist. He does have a nice ab crunch, crunches forward. He's not going to really be able to crunch back because of the coat. He does have a waist swivel in there. Belt's just kind of hiding it. And he kicks up and spreads about that much. He's got the upper thigh swivel, double jointed knees, the lovely tops of the boots that fall down. Ankles move down, they move up, and he does have nice ankle rockers and pegals above his feet. And I do like that that when they attach the holsters, you don't have to worry about at least this piece sliding down. All right, I'll show you guys him holding his guns, and then we'll check out the accessories on the guns. All right, so here he is with one smoke effect after firing around, and then one firing. I think it looks really cool. It's amazing how much those little tiny effects add some nice touches. All right, I'll show you guys how tall Fantomex is. All right, so Fantomex stands a little over 6 inches tall. I figured I'd leave the guns in his hands, so we'll bring out the old one. You guys can kind of see. Yes, mine is hunched over because he's got the really old articulation, which is really hard to stand. And his jacket is kind of yellowing. But anyway, we're going to bring him up close. So you can totally see it is a different head sculpt there. See, even the stitching's a little different, and also the coat is pretty similar. It's a little bit changed up here. Sorry, you can kind of see the yellowing on mine, but it does have a little like the diamond in the middle compared to not on the other one. And then the arms look pretty identical. The guns are a little bit different. You can see like the clip hanging out on the original version, where the newer one does not have that. But overall on the body, you can kind of see some more of the differences. Belt's totally different. But here's that leg articulation. So here's the new one. Here's the old Y joints, which I hate. I really do. You got to rotate that ball to get it to spread. Otherwise, if you rotate it inward more, then you can close his legs. Rotate to the outside to kind of get him to rotate that piece forward more to get him to kick up. It's just a big pain in the butt. It really is. It sucks. I'm glad it's gone. But you can kind of see it's got double knee joint, and then on the ankles here, it's just a single joint that rotates. There's no ankle rocker, so I had to have him in that funky pose just to get him to kind of stand correctly, at least at like kind of like a action pose. But it was really the only way I figured would look cool while keeping him standing, because otherwise his ankles can never pivot. So great, much needed improvement. I love this new one way more. But overall, I just wanted to show you guys overall the whole comparison and differences, and like the lining and everything else. Definitely got a larger X on the old one, but very cool. Anyway, I think this is, like I said, this is such a cool 3-pack. Like I was saying, I think it's a great 3-pack. Seeing them all together out of the package is awesome. I love all the accessories they come with. They're much needed improvement, especially on Fantomex, like I was saying. And if you missed out on Psylocke, here's your chance to get her. And Nimrod's just a really cool big figure. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed these last 3 days of this 3-pack, and stay tuned, there will be more, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please leave a comment, hit the like button, and subscribe if you haven't. I am tired, as you can tell. Take care. Bye.